Home Alone. Now, Home Alone is probably one of the best Christmas movie okay. Alright, maybe, okay, let's get that out of here. Alright, go, get away. Alright, back to what I was saying. Home Alone is probably the best Christmas movie How did you get out of here? Go, leave, go. Okay. Alright, we got those two out. There's no way they could be anything worse. I know, I'm late on the Christmas movie videos. I'm late on that whole boat you guys already got on and sailed without me. But it's not a big deal because I'm joining the boat. I'm joining my own boat. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can catch up with you guys because you guys already started making Christmas movies while I was over here making making a freaking Flash video. So yeah, guys, we're gonna be talking about the Home Alone movies. I love these movies. I love these movies. I don't know about these, but yeah, we're just gonna sit back, relax, and we're gonna talk about them like two homeboys. Home Alone 1. Now, Home Alone 1 is the classic Home Alone movie that only succeeded because Rocky 5 was coming out. I mean, they came out in the same year, and Home Alone was already struggling as a small-budget Christmas movie film, and nobody wanted to watch it. Everybody decided to watch Rocky 5, and then when they saw that abomination, they were like, okay, Timmy, let's go watch Home Alone. And when they watched Home Alone, they were like, wow, this is a really good film. Home Alone is one of those movies that you really don't think about the origin behind it, and especially, I never thought about the origin behind it until I saw a documentary on it. There's a show on Netflix that actually dives into the behind the scenes of all these movies, like The Nightmare Before Christmas, Die Hard, Ghostbusters, and one of their older ones that came out last year was The Home Alone. Fun fact for you guys, yeah, the Home Alone house is literally green and red. I bet none of you guys knew that. But yeah, this is the classic Christmas film that you just put on with your family if you want to have a good laugh, and I really enjoyed this movie. Macaulay Culkin. He's perfect in this role. I mean, I think he's one of the, like what Cinema Rank said, I definitely think he's one of the better child actors that were around at that time. And Marvin, I almost said Marvin Melvin, I forgot what the other guy's name was. But Marvin, freaking Joe Pesci, they were both really good as the robbers. I think they were good characters. I like their chemistry together. I mean, whenever they're on screen, they just steal the scene. Don't you just hate it when you're chilling at home and then your family goes on a vacation across the country and then they forget you and two middle-aged people try to rob your house and kill you, so I gotta make all these traps and just beat them up? Like, don't you hate when that happens? It gets annoying. But yeah, Home Alone 1 is an almost perfect Christmas movie. I'd give this movie a solid 9 out of 10. Home Alone 2. Now, Home Alone 2 did something perfectly that I think a lot of movie sequels failed to do. It was original. It was different from the first one, but at the same time, it still felt the same. Instead of him getting left at his house for a second time alone and those same robbers coming, he actually got on a whole different plane and went to New York. I think they did a really good job keeping the movie distinct so that it felt like you were watching a different movie and not just watching Home Alone again, but it's in a different area. Another thing this movie does really well is it keeps the humor in it. The humor in it feels fresh, it doesn't feel repeated, and it's still original. Like, they don't use the same, like, they use some of the same gags and humor jokes in the first movie, but they feel different and more fresh in this one because, I mean, the movie's different, and they do a good job making it different, so it doesn't feel like you're watching, like I said, a Home Alone 1 in just a different area. Home Alone 2, I don't know if I'd say it's better than the first one. It's kind of hard for me to pick which one I think is better, but overall I like this one, and I'd give this one a solid 8.9 out of 10. Alright, now is the time when we kind of get into the doo-doo caca films. Home Alone 3. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's near on the level of monstrosity of the next films we're about to go into, but it's an enjoyable film. I like Alex. I think he's a good kid for the Home Alone film, and he's extremely young, but his acting was solid. I mean, it's not none of these Bobo actors like in these new movies like Christmas Chronicles or anything like that. It's like he's actually a good actor. It's just the plot line that knocks me off. I mean, a U.S. Air Force nuke from a freaking Chinese terrorist. Like, what is this, Iron Man 3? Like a Mandarin's up in here with freaking Home Alone? It was just it didn't work for me. Because the thing that makes Home Alone for me is that they're very small scale films, and that's what makes it feel more homey. It makes it feel it makes it feel more realistic. But when you got a kid intercepting plans from like Chinese terrorists, come on, that's whack. That's just whack. But it's still an enjoyable film. Don't get me wrong. If you like the Home Alone 1 and 2, I think you should check this one out. I mean, if you're not a fan of extremely over-the-top plot lines, then you probably won't really like this. But for me, I didn't really mind it because they don't really go too deep into the extremely violent Chinese terrorist stuff. But it's an okay film. I definitely don't think it's nowhere near on the level as Home Alone 1 and 2, but it's also nowhere near the level of Home Alone. I'm not even gonna call these Home Alone. Child with robber beating up people 4 and 5. It's not on the same level as those. The robbers. They're doo-doo. They're not good characters at all. They don't have any motivations. No backstories. No nothing. At least Marv and Harry. That's what it was. Marv and Harry. At least Marv and Harry, they actually had some good chemistry, and they actually were like good characters on screen, and whenever you saw them, they were like, shoo, it's about to get funny. I better get my stomach ready to freaking hurt soon. Whenever you see these guys, you're like, alright, come on, this scene's over. It's not that funny, bro. Yeah, your pants ripped. Haha. Yeah, the toy car drove on your face. That's funny. Oh, you got pranked by a parrot, and there's a cardboard cutout of a woman taking a shower. That's hilarious, bro. You got me reaching for the ventilator. I mean, come on, man. This is comedy gold. But overall, I'd probably give Home Alone 3 a 6.9. Alright, I really don't want to talk about this film. I'm just gonna tell you what the plot line is, and you can think about all you want in your head. It's the same dad from Home Alone 1. Kevin's dad leaves his wife for a younger woman, and the kid is trying to figure out which one he's gonna spend Christmas with. I mean, friggin' Iron Man 3 Chinese Mandarin terrorist was a better plot line than this. I mean, come on, all the plot lines you could have chose. All the plot. I mean, I would rather have a Walmart ripoff of regular Home Alone than of this. I don't even want to talk about this movie. I'm giving it a 3 out of 10. Next. Why is this franchise still going? Why? Don't you think after a Home Alone 3 they would have gotten the memo and be like, okay, we should probably stop doing this and make another original Christmas movie? But no! They had to go and make Home Alone 5! They had good jokes in this movie, but I mean, I didn't laugh at all. I mean, I'm the kind of person, you send me a meme, I'll put the laughing emoji, but my face in real life will be like this. It's not a good movie. The Home Alone 4 and 5, I really don't even want to talk about them because I just don't want to bestow that amount of stupidity upon your beautiful minds. So I'm just gonna give a skim rundown of it. It's bad. It's bad, and it's bad. Beginning, bad. Middle act, bad. Final act, horrendous. The credits were kind of solid. I thought the credits were alright. And that's about it. Home Alone 5... I give it a friggin' 4 out of 10. That's it. So, back to what I was saying. Home Alone is not the perfect film trilogy. I will agree, Home Alone 1 and 2 are almost perfect Christmas films. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of my Christmas video. Hopefully I catch up with you guys on my boat. And yeah, Let me know in the comments down below what you want. Let me know where you live. Give me your Christmas list, and your old Uncle Jay will hook you up, and I'll give you them good presents, not those bootleg Walmart Christmas presents that Grandma Susie's gonna get for you because you sent her the wrong link on Amazon. But yeah, don't do that. Don't. By the way, before the video, don't put where you live in the comments. I know some of you guys watching this like 7. Don't do that. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you guys have a good Christmas and a happy New Year, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Won't you